Elden Ring Night Rain is a new game set in the universe of Elden Ring. It's not a sequel, and it's not a DLC, but a game with classic and new Elden Ring stuff, and there will also be things from other games, like bosses, so it looks really fun. It's going to be set in a sort of roguelike system, with some features of a battle royale even, but only against normal enemies, not players, but you'll be able to play with your friends in a co-op adventure. The game is being developed by From Software, and experience is going to be similar in the gameplay with the original Elden Ring, but the structure will be totally different. If you like the gameplay of Elden Ring and wanted to play more with your friends, I think you'll like it, but it won't please all fans of Elden Ring in my opinion. But will be interesting to see things from other games and also new things in this new Elden Ring. It's coming out in May 30th, 2025 to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. Nintendo Switch 2 will be launched in June 5th, a whole new console, so there will be new games there, so let's see some of them. Deltarune 1, 2, 3, and 4, Day 1 on Nintendo Switch 2, from the same studio of the beloved Undertale. Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Provides us hope, a way to chart our future.
Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, a Switch 2 improved version.
The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and
Split Fiction.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't do smart.
Yakuza 0 Director's Cut.
Yakuza 0 comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hitman World of Assassination.
You are Agent 47, the world's finest professional hitman.
Bravely Default Flying
First,
Fairy HD
I just
Remastered.
need to hear it from you. Say that you'll stay till the very end.
Street Fighter 6. Hogwarts Legacy.
Every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story.
Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition.
Night City.
Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
Welcome
everyone,
Tour.
join me inside the game.
Fast Fusion. All Day 1 on Switch 2.
The future is fusion.
Let's go!
Mario Kart World is the new game of the series after 11 years without a new game. The studio developing is Nintendo, and it's going to be the game to debut your Nintendo Switch 2, as it's coming out Day 1 to the console, that's June 5th, 2025. The game for the first time will be set in a kinda open world, with interconnected stages. What looks really interesting even reminded me Mario World, and probably it's why it got this name. As always, the game will be fast and dynamic, with a fluid gameplay, and shall give the players a lot of possibilities since karts, characters, modes, difficulties, and much more. So if you're going to buy Nintendo Switch 2, this game shall be a good choice to debut it.
Arrakis is a test. Survive it.
Dune Awakening is a new upcoming MMORPG, and as you imagine, it's going to be set in the universe of Dune, a universe rich with lore and possibilities. The game is being developed by the studio Funcom, and promises to be a huge and immersive game for the people that loves MMORPGs, or even those that loves the universe of Dune. Rise from survival to greatness and challenge the power of an Imperium in Dune Awakening, a multiplayer survival game on a massive scale. Survive the sandworm, craft your ornithopter, build a fortress, and ascend to power on an open-world Arrakis shared with hundreds of other players, all that playing alone or with your friends. So if you like the idea, know that it's coming out in June 10, 2025, at least the first version, and it's coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows.
It was an ambush. Do what you can. Do not lose her. Tires are out. Proceeding on foot.
Mindseye is a new story game developed by an old Rockstar Games president, Leslie Benzies, so the hype about this game is real, especially cause we can see some features and stuff that remind us of GTA series, like the camera, gameplay, driving and shooting, and more. The studio developed in is Build a Rocket Boy, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows, and maybe we'll see it still in 2025. The game will be set in a futurist version of America, with nice graphics, a good gameplay, and a story that seems to be interesting, so I'm really looking forward to see more and play this game.
Remember this. DS! Showtime! I have these gaps.
That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned.
What the hell is happening?
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story.
Wait for me!
I'll cover you.
All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you...
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine is an insane third-person action game, with elements of a shooter and hack-and-slash game. The Master Crafted Edition is a version improved to the new generation, with better quality in general, audio, textures, performance, and all visuals in general. It's being developed by Sneakybox and Relic Entertainment, and is coming out in June 10, 2025, to Xbox Series X and S and Windows. A PlayStation 5 version wasn't confirmed yet, but I believe it'll be, and it's coming day one to Xbox Game Pass.
I ain't finished with you yet, Space Marine! But I am finished with you, all.
Stellar Blade is a great action-adventure game mixed with mechanics of Souls-like. It was already released on PlayStation 5 in 2024, and it'll now be released on PC in June 11, 2025, and it was developed by the studio Shift Up Corporation. Save humanity from extinction in post-apocalyptic action-adventure Stellar Blade. Experience blistering combat and a twisting storyline as you unravel the mysteries of Earth's downfall.
Are you real? More real than you, I'm afraid.
It's insane, what a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Are we brothers or something?
We have... Where's the captain? I told you, everyone died.
This is insane.
The Alters is a sort of survival game. The game is set in an unusual planet. You play as a space miner who are alone in this planet but create different versions of himself to help him in the survival. The game is being developed by 11-bit studios, and all that sounds unique and curious, but that's just one reason why this game looks so riveting. The main structure of the game shall envelope exploration, mining, building, and also a sort of managing, as we'll build and control the whole base. They even reminded me of Fallout Shelter when I first saw. As a fan of Death Stranding, and also of Fallout Shelter, I must say that I'm looking forward to play this game, and it's coming out in June 13, 2025 to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC.
And we're stuck in front of a giant river of lava. If we want to survive, we need to act now.
We stick to the plan. You focus on researching a bridge to cross the river. I'll anchor it, fix the broken base modules, create radiation filters, gather resources, and Rapidium.
To create more alternative versions of ourselves.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype anti-character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly.
Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is the new game of the beloved horror series. It's being developed by the studio Steel Wool Games, and for the fans of the franchise, you can expect an immersive and charismatic game. It's not an adult horror game, but a fun childish horror game, with fun mechanics and nice jump scares. In the story, you be in the abandoned workshop of a manor, and there you must survive the living puppets and solve the mysteries of what happened there, set in a first-person camera and a lot of features. If you like it, it's coming out in June 13, 2025, and so far PlayStation 5 and Windows are the only confirmed, but is probably coming out to other platforms too.
Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
This place was always dangerous. And weird. Policy and procedure used to keep us. We need a new approach.
FBC Firebreak is a game that will probably surprise you. Well, it's a co-op FPS game, up to 3 players in the universe of Alan Wake and Control. Yes, the Remedy games. It's obviously being developed by Remedy Entertainment, and it'll be released in June 17, 2025 to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. A 3-player cooperative first-person shooter set within a mysterious federal agency under assault by otherworldly forces. So if you like the mysteries of this dark and interesting universe, and also like to play co-op FPS games with your friends, this is surely an experience you gotta have. Or even in case you don't know the universe, but like mysterious stories, this one shall be insane.
Welcome to Firebreak.
The Arc Grid. A digital sanctuary. A safe place.
It was.
Core won't let you escape an Exo. And even if you do, nobody escapes the glitch.
Then, I fight them. Here.
Tron Catalyst is a new game in the universe of Tron. It's going to be an isometric action-adventure game, with a beat-em-up style. It's being developed by the studio Bithell Games, and is coming out to PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series, and Windows in June 17, 2025. Play as Exo, a highly resilient and resourceful program wielding an unexpected power known as the Glitch, gaining strength and abilities which the overlords of the Arc Grid's crumbling society seek to bring under control. Date Everything is a sandbox dating simulator set in the comfort of your own home, featuring 100 fully voice-acted dateable characters. Let the romance flow between your bed, smoke alarm, and overwhelming sense of existential dread? Yeah, that's the official brief of the game, so if you like romance games, this one seems promising. The studio developing it is Sassy Chap Games, and it's coming out in June 17, 2025 to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Windows.
The Queen enters the board.
Lost in Random: The Eternal Die is a new roguelike game coming out. It's set in the same style of the beloved game Hades, one of the best roguelike games ever, and Lost in Random will follow a similar style, action fast-paced roguelike game. It's being developed by the studio Stormteller Games, and it'll be available on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox Series A1 on Xbox Game Pass.
We're not dead, Fortune.
A dice wielder. Oh, luck has finally turned.
Anyway, what you having? Let's make this one count. Come here, girl, and accept your punishment!
Rematch is a multiplayer soccer game developed by the same studio of the game Sifu, a great action game, but now they're doing something completely different and it looks interesting. The studio is Slocklap, and the game is coming out in June 19, 2025 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows, and it'll be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. Control one player on your team and compete in fast-paced 5v5 matches from an immersive third-person perspective.
I still remember that day, when I left you without a word, to come here on this forgotten planet. I'm sorry that I left you that way. They say that one day, when they have learned everything, their spirits will come back to their home planet and will rejoin their bodies.
Star Overdrive is a high-speed action-adventure set in an open world. Race across an alien planet on your hoverboard, mastering tricks, battling enemies, solving puzzles, and using your powers to overcome challenges and shape your destiny. The studio developing the game is Caracal Games, and it'll be released in June 19 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and Windows. Set off on a high-speed hoverboard adventure in Star Overdrive, where fast-paced action collides with the mysteries of a distant alien world.
I know that we will meet again one day, one way or another.
Devil's Bane.
But here, in the Taisho era, we're the only detectives that specialize in that sort of thing. Yes, this is the Narumi Detective Agency.
Please, sir. Please, help.
RAIDOU! Got a case!
RAIDOU Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army is the remastered version of a game released in 2006 to PlayStation 2. Now the game is coming with better graphics, performance, audio, and much more. The studio developing it is Atlus, a famous studio of Persona and Metaphor ReFantazio, two beloved RPG games. So if you didn't know about this game before and like the Atlus style of creating games, it'll be your chance to play it. The story of apprentice detective and devil summoner extraordinaire Reidou Kuzunova 14 returns in this remastered classic.
Go, but it's easier for you anyway.
Hello there, Mr. Narumi. And listen to me for a minute, okay?
So, I ask, are you prepared to lead the life of a devil summoner?
Come forth!
Your time is running out.
This place is a womb where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
System Shock 2 Remaster is finally the official release date confirmed, that is June 25, 2025, and the game is being developed by the studios Night Dive Studios, Looking Glass Studios, and Irrational Games, and it'll be available on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and Windows. System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster is a genre-defining experience that established innovative gameplay mechanics that are a staple of the FPS and RPG genre today. Survive the wretched corridors of the Von Braun. Your training has prepared you for this, so if you missed the classic series, this game shall be an interesting revival.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridge is no longer overseas.
Death Stranding 2 is the sequel of the first Death Stranding, a very original game by the way. The game is obviously being developed by Kojima Studios, so prepare for a crazy and immersive story. The core of the game will be almost the same for what we know, but we'll obviously see some new features. After connecting everyone in the first game, we'll see the consequences of this deed in this game, and also explore a whole new area as we deliver and connect other people. The first game was once an exclusive of PS4, but today we can also play on Xbox Series or PC, as it's now a Kojima's game, and not Sony's anymore. Death Stranding 2 is coming in June 26, 2025, only on PlayStation 5, but I believe it's going to be released on PC and Xbox in the future.
World divided, made whole. With a few. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this country.